Apple and China. That is the story on Wall Street today. Is there an attractive swing trade to be had? Yes, on the long and the short side, but not in the stocks you think. Let's talk about it. Welcome to Hot Trades of the Day, your daily show that focuses exclusively on trading ideas for swing trades for the coming days, for the coming weeks. My name is Daniel Helmy, head of trading here at Bull Markets Lifestyle. Hit the subscribe button, be so kind, leave a like. It helps us and it costs you 5 seconds. So, how about do something good for someone for 5 seconds? Great return on investment. Now, let's talk return on investment. Apple revealed the new iPhone and their first real deeper endeavor into AI. That was the big story. What do we see in the charts? Well, I see a big nothing burger. To be honest, this is the chart pretty much since last year. And you see, that's really not a chart where I need to do anything. We're making a lower high. That's not great. Yes, we had that all-time high breakout. We retested it successfully, went up significantly, but didn't make a higher high. As I said, the RSI looks really bad. We have a negative divergence, clearly, compared to June, meaning the Apple stock is higher than it was in June, but the RSI is negative and it's actually under 50. The volume is meh. The chart is meh. Right now, I wouldn't do anything. Yes, I do like these two long wicks that we see here, which means that the weakness in anything around 218 has been bought in the past days. But overall, we have a medium downtrend. Apple basically is now out of any bullets in the chamber as far as the fundamentals are concerned. What is going to happen now that will support the Apple stock and get new excitement going? Probably the numbers of the new iPhone, and that'll take a while. The real story to play Apple is obviously the Chinese market. And in China, Apple will be required to partner with a Chinese company for AI. So that is the story. That is the play. That's where you're going to make the great swing trade and the big profits, because the Chinese stocks, they have been beaten into the ground. And it leads us to the next hot story, which is by Alibaba Group, which today is jumping up around 4% after it got listed on the mainland stock exchange in China. So far, it's been an ADR for the US and Hong Kong. Now, the Chinese can buy the stock as well. And in the past, with some other companies like Tencent, this listing in China has been a huge success. Why? Well, in the Chinese mainland markets, short selling is forbidden. You can only go long. So that is a huge, huge support for Alibaba Group as we have new shareholders coming in, but no new short sellers. We look at the long-term trend, looks pretty good. But do we need to buy it right now? I don't think so. We're kind of in the middle. We're hovering right around this pivot line. If we look at the pre-market, we are up here where we have a double resistance zone of this downtrend that goes back to 2023. So that's significant. We have an RSI that's pretty weak around the 50 with a negative divergence as well. I don't think we need to do anything here. But if we get Alibaba on weakness, this will be very interesting. A stock that I would like to put your attention to is PDD Holdings. Now, this stock has gotten completely lost after lackluster. Actually, you know what? The earnings weren't even bad. They weren't just as good as anticipated, because this was one of the very few Chinese stocks that was actually doing well. And I'll show you the long-term trend here in a minute. Exactly 2 weeks ago, when the bad earnings came out, when we saw this right here, this crash, the sell-off of PDD Holdings, which is the mother company of Temu, the new super discount e-commerce giant. And I told you 2 weeks ago, PDD is a buy at this long-term uptrend and the support zone around $90 to $91. You can look up the video, you can see it there. So look at this. We went right into $90. That was the buy zone. It held. And now things are looking good. We're starting to build a bottoming structure around this long-term downtrend and the upper end of the support band. And look at this. This one goes all the way back, this uptrend, to 2022. So this is significant. If this holds, if this uptrend holds and is able to get over this line right here, so 104, you'll already be up like 10, 11, 12%. If you get in around 91, 92 now, the 90 is probably gone, then we will see real momentum in this stock that right now has been forgotten. I told you to go long at the uptrend. You could have done it perfectly 2 weeks ago, and we are sitting pretty. Now, nothing has happened again, but look at this structure. This looks very nice. The only thing that doesn't look good right now is the volume is low, but that makes sense. Nobody's buying right now. That is actually an advantage. And the RSI still massively oversold. Now, if you want to go short in the Chinese market, check out C Limited, another e-commerce play. I told you also 2 weeks ago to short this stock at around levels. I think we're like around 79, 80. So this has been a really nice short trade, and this keeps looking good. Short-term downtrend, midterm uptrend broken, RSI is going down. Now we are a little bit in a, as you can see here, we have support around 76 and this gap area here to 74. We will probably get a short-term rebound. But if we see anything like this here, we have a test of the downtrend and then a big wick rejection where the test is sold off towards the end of the trading. That is our signal to hammer the shorts, to push the short side on C Limited. And tomorrow we'll go into the China story for the Apple trade, because that is really the interesting trade for the Apple story for the next 6 months. Not the Apple stock itself. That's, it's cute and everything. If we get it at prices around 206, fine, then I get interested. But right now, the Chinese story, that's going to be the explosive trade. We will talk about that tomorrow. That's it for today. Have a great trading day. Remember, you don't have to be in every trade. You just have to be in the right trades. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.